Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we're taking a look at Kamen Rider Rogue from the Rider Kicks Figure Legend Rider series. Here he is featured very prominently on the front of the box and also on the side and this side as well. Nothing going on the bottom. And then on the back just kind of shows Rogue and some of the other figures that are available. But I think he looks pretty good. Let's go ahead, we'll get him out of the packaging here and we'll take a closer look. Here is Rogue out of the packaging. I have to say I think it looks pretty good. They did a nice job with the paint applications. I've always loved Rogue's color scheme. The purple with kind of the metallic teal I think always just really works. Also have some white highlights as well. Not really any paint going on in the back, but he does have that sticker, the warning label on the back of his head. So I do appreciate that they included that little detail. But yeah, he looks pretty good. Articulation, head's on a ball joint. Movement in the shoulder, out to the side as well. You have a bicep swivel, 90 degrees at the elbow. Hands can move. He does come with extra hands. He kind of comes equipped with his two like normal grabby hands, but then he has these like more open hands. And it's very simple. You just, pull one out, pop in the other one. So very simple to change the fists out. Now, instead of having the ball joint like around here in the torso, he's actually got it at the waist. And I think that's just because of like how much this hangs down. So they just thought it would be easier to do it there. So he's got a really crazy ball joint right at his waist. Then for the hip, out to the side, kick forward, can only go that far back. But he also kind of like rotates out to the side. So you can kind of rotate the hips in, but then you can also kind of pull them out to the side. It looks a little weird, but you can do that. 90 degrees, actually a little bit over 90 degrees in the knee, and then a ball joint in the ankle. He comes with the, what was this, trans steam gun? I forget what the name of the gun is. I think the normal one was the trans steam gun. The one he had later on was called something else that I can't remember, but decently detailed. Obviously, it's molded in just one color. A little hollow there on the back. But overall, decent little accessory there. Here is the driver. Again, molded in one color, but nice detail. Overall, I think it looks pretty good. Head sculpt and the chest are all painted very nicely, so I appreciate that. Overall, I think he looks good. Here is a comparison with the Bottle Change Rider series version of Rogue. Obviously the main difference is that he's much taller, but I will say I kind of like the lighter purple of the Rider Kick figure better than the darker purple over here. I mean, it's still kind of a purple and teal color scheme going on here, but they're definitely different shades over here, and I just kind of like this shade of purple better. I would say the gun accessory that he comes with is pretty much the same, except it's not hollow, but molded in one color. Otherwise, they pretty much got most of the same paint applications. The only one I'm really noticing is kind of the ankle cuff not being painted. Otherwise, I think they did a pretty good job. Obviously, this guy has a thigh swivel that he doesn't have, but otherwise, well, I guess they didn't paint the bottle or the handle of the squash driver. But I gotta say, I think it's a pretty viable alternative. Considering that this was probably, if not double this, close, maybe 1.5 times in price. So I would say if you missed out on this, definitely just go ahead and pick this guy up because I think they look good. I think it's a pretty nice alternative, and like I said, pretty much all the same paint applications, and he has more articulation because this guy had no waist and no head because he had this weird gimmick where you would turn the head around so that the crocodile could chomp around his head, which it's kind of fun, but at the same time, I'm not going to pay like an extra $10 for that feature. So yeah, I think this one actually looks pretty good compared to the original. So yeah, I definitely recommend this Kamen Rider Rogue figure. I think he looks great. Nice paint applications, good detailing, articulation's pretty excellent. Accessory he comes with is good. Even compared to the original, I think he's a perfectly viable alternative. Definitely cheaper, and only missing like maybe 1 or 2 paint apps that the original had. Plus he's got head and torso articulation the original did not have. So if you missed out on the original, I would absolutely scoop this up. even if you bought the original, I think it's worth picking up just so that you have it in the same scale as all the other riders that they're coming out with. I just think it's a nice figure. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching.